Captain, the ship has found itself in an orbit around hell. The underworld is hailing us.
Lasers on, torture.
The ship has found itself in an orbit around hell. That pretty much describes the franchise. Depending on who you talk to, and most of the people watching this channel pretty much agree that Star Trek itself has found itself in an orbit around hell, and it doesn't look like there's any hope in sight right now, does there? Anyone remember a time when Star Trek actually was entertaining? And how many of us look forward to turning on our televisions or even going to the theater to watch great science fiction stories, especially Star Trek? Those days are now gone, and mostly what we have is a series of shows that rip off from better writers, better series, and just disappoint us every time we turn the television on. Well, if what I've said to you before has made you all happy and tingly inside and given you the idea that the best days of Star Trek may be ahead of you, well then, you obviously haven't been paying attention, but at the same time, I've got news for you. On September 8th of this year, 2025, Star Trek Day. That's right, Star Trek Day on September 8th of this year, and I know we're all very excited for it.
And it's enough, damn it!
This article comes out of Screen Rant. September 8th will be a great day for Star Trek fans in a brand new way. Who are you lying to? Monday, September 8th is Star Trek Day, and it will be a great day for Star Trek fans in a brand new way. Star Trek came roaring back onto television in 2017 with the premiere of Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access, which then was rebranded to Paramount Plus. Discovery's success spawned 5 more Star Trek series and made a full streaming movie, Section 31. Skydance, the new owners of Paramount, are very excited about the idea of bringing Star Trek back into the movies and bringing more Star Trek TV to your televisions. But here's the thing. If they're not paying attention to the fans and how they hated the trailer for this Starfleet Academy and what people are saying about this season of Strange New Worlds, then we have a serious problem. Ripping off greater Star Trek series to bolster this interesting show is not what people wanted to see. They want you to leave the classics alone and make your own worlds, which quite obviously you guys can't do. And what about this piece of garbage, Star Trek Section 31? The first movie that Paramount made direct for television or for their streaming platform, and it was a royal failure. It was boring. It was just a waste of time. And now you're telling us that Star Trek Day 2025 is going to be amazing, and it's something we should look forward to. Why? You have given us absolutely nothing to look forward to, nothing to want to see. I hate to tell you this, Skydance, but most fans right now believe Star Trek is burning to death. And unless things change, meaning the current operators of Star Trek have got to go, unless things change, Star Trek is just going to continue to burn till there is no one left who will want to watch it anymore. Okay, so we have talked a lot about the negatives of Star Trek and what has happened to this fantastic franchise. But is there anything at all, anything positive that may be coming our way in the near future?
This is Star Trek Khan, the untold story of Star Trek's most legendary villain. Featuring Naveen Andrews as Khan.
Kirk did us a favor. From this quintessence of dust, we will rise.
Weapons ready! Fire!
I'm actually looking forward to this one. Yes, I know it's an audio drama, but the simple fact is that Nicholas Meyer is at the helm of this one. And when you consider the reputation that he has gained over the years for saving Star Trek 2 times, see where I was going with that? Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan and Star Trek The Undiscovered Country have been credited as two of the best in the Star Trek film, and has brought Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and even today, as weak as a lot of the things are today, we see elements of what Nicholas Meyer has done in everything leading up to today. This is the man who really dictated the direction that Star Trek was to go. And if he is at the helm of this and he still is on top of his game, then the audio drama of Khan and what happened to him and his people after Kirk dropped them off on SETI Alpha 5, that ought to be a damn good story. Now, if we want to talk about the negative side of the future, Tawny Newsome, who voices Mariner in Star Trek Lower Decks, is pitching the idea of a Star Trek sitcom. And that to me is just a royal insult. I honestly believe that Gene Roddenberry is rolling over in his grave right now when he sees and hears this type of stuff. I'm not sure what to make of the future of Star Trek, but I can tell you this, 2025 Star Trek Day, there's not that many people looking forward to it, and I cannot believe for one moment that there's going to be a lot of fanfare for this thing. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. Drop them below. Let me know. And until the next time, my friends, God bless.